and then play off of that. And I feel VP, they're so clean. They're gonna have aura buyers, initiators.
You don't give it level 3 fast time, so the Portugal just stop the Doom from getting free fast by pulling and playing the first wave correctly.
Mid lane, we are going to see them go down. No one's able to get the kill on Kasani, but Roger does respond. He comes in with the TP, will be able to make the trade happen as he takes down no one in response. So that, I guess that sort of action, that's more what you would like to see, right? Instead of sort of having people move away from the bottom lane, you'd rather have something like Roger come in and leave the little lane a little rough for a few waves.
Yeah, Roger moving around is perfect there, but in Portugal should play very static. It's too late now. Doom is like, he's way too strong.
Yeah, I mean, what, just at this point, Rezo, like, I mean, can you bring anything down to push them away? They're going to try and lead in a little bit with the Splinter Blast, but I mean, you're seeing it already, as you say. Level 4, being able to walk around, having the buckler, that extra bit of armor, the harassment is just never going to be there enough to outdo the regen that he has.
Look at no one. This is big kill from Roger.
Can he find him? No one's. He's hiding.
Wow.
Oh, and he steps out of the trees just as Roger came in with a swashbuckle. No one with the read and the game sense.
That could have been big. That could have been big.
I mean, he was so close. Nyx just does nothing against this Doom right now. Tries to run in with a bit of harass, but Zayats is going to come in. Fisher block off. Zayats taking quite a bit from Aposhka as well with the Splinter Blast. And Zayats, he's walked into his own death there. A little over-ambitious as the Shaker. Does set up for the two-man stomp from Resolution. In fact, it may all pay off if Resolution can get the clean-up kill. Cold Embrace going to start healing up Nyx. Rezo's got anything more to go. He's got the Doom ready. Hits the 6. He just slams it down. No messing around. He walks denied. See what they can do to turn this. Solo is going to start bringing the army in. Funnick's come across as well. Gets the bugs out onto Solo and his gang of creeps. Can't really poke too much more. He's going to try for Solo. Actually, Shikuching in. Splinter Blast brings Solo low. But it's not enough to kill him. Meanwhile, Kasani does find Zayat sort of hanging on the side, trying to get over to join with the rest of the forces of VP.
Away from bottom now. I just want to see Vyvern bottom.
See mid, Roger. Oh, no, that ain't great. That's great for no one, but Roger trying with the swashbuckle. He's feeling a little confident as he is able to pick up the DD, but a Fisher from Zayats just sets up the easiest double kill for no one as he also picks up Hassani as well as he came across. Oh, a huge disaster. Down bottom now as well. Rezo kills off Nyx. He's in there as soon as that Doom's ready to go again. I can see that as well. I mean, I'm just looking at Solo, sort of just getting the space and time to just farm up his mech in the jungle. Troll, Kuman, all the space in the world top. Hassani, he's pushing on here with Funnick. He's going in deep. He has got the Siphon healing him up, but he's going to end up dying nonetheless with no one with that static link getting the kill. Funnick's got to get away as Hellraisers sticking around far too long there off the back of taking the tier 1 tower, trying to poke and push for more, and they may even lose Maposhka here as the chase is out from no one, comes forward with the plasma field to take him down. More kills for this Razor now. 5 kills at 10 minutes in no one. As he's well on his way to start investing in the components for the Yule Scepter. It's looking a bit rough for Hellraisers. They're making some of these moves. They do get the snipe on Solo. Funnick diving in past the tower. He's going to turn and poke towards Zayats. Does have to be a little careful with his movements, but they don't have detection down. Funnick's just going to try and clean up some of these creeps. Rezo, no Doom for 25 seconds, so Funnick will live. It's getting a bit messy from Hellraisers.
The game is actually fine. If they calm down right now, they have so many places. He's taking some XP, so soon he has a roll.
Yeah, he's getting close. Halfway through the level 5. Kuman is not going to be able to be taken away as the touch is on him from Maposhka. They do lose no one. Funnick is, he's making moves again, incredibly active, quite like he was in game 1.
I love the way he's playing the Weaver, buying the bottle also.
Nearly being able to find it, but
Funnick.
He's so aggressive. Is he going to die? I think he'll be fine here. Oh no, he's not. Resolution gets one hit. Oh!
Yeah, he thought he had roll on Pango. That's why he was baiting the Doom.
Yeah, Roger. Whoa! He's one creep away from the 6. He's able to swag out away from that Echo Slam. I think Roger's going to be okay here. He's going to have Swashbuckle again in a second.
What's his mana situation?
Oh no, the plasma field. JK, no one's in with the kill.
Okay, the game is looking good.
Play, very active early on. We'll actually see this in the jungle as Solo.
I love the way Weaver's playing. Actually.
Oh,
he's playing really well.
still very nice. Time-lapse out to break any sort of combo, and he's set up for time for the rest of the team to come in. Roger's now in with the 6, with that Rolling Thunder. Funnick's able to pick off Solo. Over they go. They're going to get this beautiful trap here. The 3 hits from Roger back-to-back off this Rolling Thunder takes him out. I mean, you're right. Funnick is... He's just sort of leading the charge, making the calls, making the plays. They're following him up every single time, and it's really starting to work. Funnick's 4-1-0. He's going to be building into that diffusal blade, so he can really just rack up the damage he does at this stage. And he's going to be able to clean up another here by the looks of it. Zayas is trying to run. Roger won't mess around. He's in to finish off the kill. You get sort of these early stat items, and you just never run out of mana.
Nice kill, top. Wait, Pango.
Oh.
He knew.
Yeah, they got Rezo.
Look at the damage from Weaver.
It's
right now, if he wants to, he can TP base and refill bottle. Timeless back.
We're 15 minutes in. Sure, they're losing up towers elsewhere, but they're really getting stuff done.
Making moves.
They're not reacting. They're sort of setting up tempo and pace for themselves. It's much clearer that with this draft, it just seems like they feel more comfortable. They have more. They know exactly what they need to do to make these heroes work.
If you just make the moves, you can start winning the game. And Funnick kind of chained it together for their team here. So you have to give him some credit.
No,
He's been running at people this whole game, and then there we go.
Yeah, those sort of fights that Funnick was fighting, because you look back at when they did come out of the lanes, VP were a decent amount ahead, but Funnick just turning up to each of these situations and sometimes just alone, and able to move around the fights in a way that VP just couldn't lock him down, despite the fact, I feel like they've got some good, the fish, if there's sort of any sort of combo started by the Shaker, suddenly this Weaver's going to get blown up. You're still very squishy. Would you like to have seen a dagger regardless, or are you more sort of set on you would have liked to see it because of the fact the Shaker's having such a rough start? Like if the Shaker was having a good start, you would have liked double blink.
I wanted to double dagger.
We'll see here, down the bottom, the Fisher will block off the Rolling Thunder from Roger, but still Kuman, he's just in deep. Had to pop the ult to try and buy some time to survive. They'll be able to wait it out, kill him off.
Top lane. They need to go there fast. Risky, but...
Well, they're just farming heroes now. Over they go, they find Solo.
Just go.
Well, Roger's going to be off the mark with a swashbuckle. We'll get the slow with the Spencer's Blast, and you're right, there's no escape for no one. They'll get the kill.
I'm a fan. Not because of the Baron itself, more so just like he hits hard. There we go.
Well, do see Zayas get a pretty hefty slam off, but it isn't enough. Yeah, Roger's able to respond with the ult, and then Kasani coming in with the Ghost. They're taking too much damage here as Resolution is burnt down by the Spirit Vessel. They come in with the slam, but it was not enough to get the big kills. Only the Wyvern to fall, and Hellraisers, they're not done with the chase. They know that Kuman's in the trees. They'll kite him out with the chains. Vessel's down. He's got to put the BKB. He's trying to run here, but Kasani...
They should dive.
He pops the ult, but Kuman is surely still going to die after this one, as they can kite him out incredibly easily. Kuman will fall 3 dead on VP, and the power you see of this Death Prophet right now with the Aghanims, having those ghosts out. These BKBs, it doesn't matter. You're having that slow through the BKB with the Aghanim's ghosts, and they also managed to cut down Solo as Hellraisers now 18-9 around him. You're not really bringing this DP 100 to 0, so suddenly there's this unkillable frontliner that the Hellraisers have, which is going to be a huge problem when it comes to VP trying to hold the high ground.
Yeah.
It's Rezo.
They're falling apart a bit.
They really are.
He doesn't want to BKB here.
I think Kuman's... I mean, to see how far they want to dive for this, if they want to go inside the base. Funnick's thinking about it, but he won't. Tier 2 still up. They make the pings, they make the calls. They want to clean out these outer towers before extending too far.
And bait.
I mean, she's at VP. They're just getting caught out quite far away from one another. But down bottom, Kuman.
This is a fight, though. Okay.
He's having to use the ult. They do get the Fisher into the Doom. That's what you wanted to see. Straight away onto Funnick, the Weaver, the Bug. He's gone. They'll look over to Roger. Slam in time to cancel the cast animation of the Rolling Thunder. And VP, they're back and they strike back hard. 2 core kills and they're ready to put some pressure on this half of the map.
Unknown.
VP, do they still want to try and fight here, or are you just getting out if you're VP? You're getting out.
Get out. Use your spot. They're playing fast still, even though they lost 2 heroes. I saw the Razor top.
Nick's here, quick sleight of fist out, but he's not able to jump over in time to the Remnant. They're in protection with the Cold Embrace. Winter's Curse down as well. They're coming in with the Ghost. They want to fight this. Kasani gets the silence out onto No One and Resolution. Both BKBs coming out into play. The Ghost, they're still biting through No One. He's trying to run, but the damage with this ult, it seems to be too much. He self-fuels, he's trying to buy some time, but Funnick's in as well, able to offer up that extra bit of physical damage to kill off the Razor. They turn over towards more, but Nick, he's been doomed. Kuman pots the BKB with the ult. As you say, Ember's down for 60. Zayas wants the slam. There's the buyback. He's looking to come back over. Cold Embrace, keeping Asani alive. Kuman going to work with the ultimate. They've cut down the DP. There's no buyback available on him. But Nyx's buyback isn't enough. He's getting bashed. Can he control Kuman? He could get out of there. Axe time lapse from Funnick keeps Nyx safe as they keep the fight in their favor. Hellraisers take the advantage. And a lot of it down to, as you say, the quick-witted buyback of Nyx. Realizes he gets back into this fight. No doom. That's the time for Hellraisers to strike back. And VP, they've lost that initiation. Not necessarily the biggest of objectives, but definitely a fun objective. Roger coming in with a bit of a playful play. Very nicely done. I mean,
it doesn't matter though. They should have gone Roche already.
Speed up this Roshan takedown. He knows the VP are aware. See what sort of initiation they can find. Silence is out onto the three of them. Rezo and Kuman put the BKBs. They turn straight away towards the DP using the Doom. They're trying to move Kasani out of this, keeping this save. Quick time lapse out to the side. He's going to go back in. He's got it ready to pop. There it is. Heals back the DP to full with that Axe time lapse. Roger as well with this Rolling Thunder. He's controlling both Solo and Kuman. Does get trapped up a little bit at the end. And the Troll, he's on top of the DP. Yules up, stands down with the Cold Embrace. Keeps Kasani alive. Can they save this DP? Kasani, he's healing back up. He's back up to full as the ult does end. And suddenly VP, have they got anything more to burst through him? They do. They kill off the Death Prophet. They turn over towards the Ember. Ember's got to be careful. He's got no buyback, but Roger, he's there to clean up another. 3 dead on VP. Hellraisers aren't done with the chase yet. They look over to Rezo in the mid lane. A sleight of fist from Nyx cleans up the triple kill. And look who it is, ready for waiting for that final kill. Solo.
Kill him.
Or he's trying. He turns and attempts to beat down onto Funnick, but the right click from this Weaver, far too much for a poor old Chen to deal with.
So important.
How much can they actually get from this mid lane? I mean, can they even get the tier 3? No.
They can get a Weaver.
Oh, no. Round. And moving towards mid. Kasani.
Leave Solo.
Just let the Chen die.
Yeah. Blink, blink.
See if they can catch Rezo.
Force a BKB in this guy. It's not gonna do him.
Yeah, Rezo's almost certainly going to go for the BKB TP. He's going to need to if he wants to live.
We have Viper notes. Yes, we have Viper notes.
Oh, you're right. He does. So there's no chance for a BKB TP.
He can blink this if he doesn't hit. Okay. Of course it hits. Roger. This guy is playing well.
Yeah, support Panga looking pretty good right now. The pressure onto mid. Siphon's set up as they'll chase it onto no one, but he's shoved back and will manage to walk out to the fountain. They'll turn towards Zayas, and now Hellraisers, they're fighting inside the base of VP. They move forward, take out the Shaker. He does have a buyback available, Zayas, and we'll see how much damage they can do whilst he's down for a minute and see if they force that out as they quickly clean up the mid-racks. They've got so much time left with this Exorcism. They're in a great position to find even more.
Top lane. They should go top lane fast. No, it's too late now.
Yeah, the ghosts are going to begin to expire in a few seconds. See what they can do. They get the tier 3 maybe at the least. No, they'll back it off with the ghost ending. They don't want to try and push their luck any further.
You can still do in the Ember.
Ooh, this chains on the two of them for the setup. He was going to go for the Doom on. He tries to Doom Funnick, but the Lincoln's was up. Funnick's able to walk it away. Rezo was not ready for that item pickup as BKB from Kuman committed onto Kasani, but there's the defensive Yules. He's up in the air. Suddenly the initiation is broken. Silence onto Kuman. Kuman's got to back off. There's a buyback from Miposhka. He knows this is a great fight for Hellraisers and Funnick. He's charging in, looking for this troll. He's forced back once more. They get the stun. Can they kill the Weaver in time? They can. They take out Funnick. He went on too far. The ult there in time to protect Roger, and with the ghosts up, Hellraisers, they're ready to chase in, knowing that Kuman, he's got no BKB for 40 seconds. He's disarmed. The damage is getting kicked out onto him by the Siphon. Kuman will fall. He's dead for 90. No buyback on the Troll. There's a buyback on Zayas and a buyback on no one available. They may have to use it as Hellraisers. They're diving in again into the base of VP, chasing down Solo. It's a triple kill for Kasani.
Get out, Roger.
He's got to back off. There's the buybacks. 3 buybacks from VP. What can they do to hold this? There's no slam for 60 seconds. Hellraisers still playing around with VP, pushing them back towards their fountain.
Yeah. They need to buy time for Doom. So these fights can go VP's way. You saw Ember got to start the fighter. If Doom gets to start on the Ember there, fight is over for Radiant. They can't win the fight anymore.
Can catch. Hellraisers are a little split between mid and bottom. They try for the play onto Roger, but he's able to swashbuckle away before the Fisher connects. He's out. Resolution and no one are still trying to chase. Who's Reza going to be able to find? He tries to blink up to find a target, but he finds no one, and now Hellraisers, they just turn onto him. They go for the Doom onto him, but he's already got the Ghost out, so already is a bit of a beast to fight. The ult being used from Wyvern to hold back the Razor. They turn back onto the Doom, and the fact that he's got this Exorcism out before he's been doomed, he just doesn't care about the Doom at all. He can just continue to fight. VP's going to call it. Hellraisers, they've done it in this game too. They had a rough time in game one, but in this second game, they stepped it up, and from start to finish, it just looked a whole lot cleaner. And the Funnick Weaver, we saw it centuries back, and he's bringing it back in this day and age. The Funnick Weaver still as good as ever, S4.